Welcome back. In our last session, we introduced the core elements of content creation for social media, how understanding your audience, tailoring to platform norms, and crafting powerful stories creates the foundation for great digital engagement. Today, we take a critical step forward. We're looking at the role of artificial intelligence in this process, not as a novelty, not as a shortcut, but as a genuine co-creator in the content production workflow. Let me start with a very striking data point. When OpenAI's ChatGPT reached 100 million users in just 2 months, it wasn't just a tech milestone, it was a cultural one. It signaled something profound. AI isn't merely assisting creators anymore. It's co-piloting the creative process. So what exactly does that look like in social media content creation? Let's walk through the 3 central contributions AI is making: efficiency, personalization, and predictive insight. And then we'll look at how AI helps with production and optimization, before briefly considering the ethical edge of this transformation. 1. Efficiency and scalability. Let's begin with efficiency, arguably AI's most immediate value add. In traditional content workflows, a marketer might spend hours drafting, editing, and designing a post. Now, that process is condensed into minutes. Take Jasper AI or Copy.ai. These tools can turn a handful of bullet points into polished, SEO-friendly captions, blog posts, or ad copy. According to McKinsey's 2023 research, marketers using AI report saving roughly 5 hours a week on content creation. That's a full day's work back in your schedule. Even large media houses are leaning in. The Washington Post uses an AI tool called Heliograph to automatically write short news updates, allowing human journalists to focus on longer-form analysis. The same logic applies to social content teams. And it's not just about words. Visual creation too is increasingly assisted by AI. Tools like DALL-E 3 or Midjourney allow designers or even non-designers to create platform-specific visuals simply by describing what they want. For example, create a minimalist infographic about AI ethics in a monochrome color scheme. That's enough to get started. Vogue Brazil, in fact, used Midjourney to design a recent futuristic magazine cover. The aesthetic was bold, unique, and fast to generate. Video and audio production have also entered the AI age. Synthesia allows marketers to produce full explainer videos with AI avatars and natural-sounding narration. Meanwhile, platforms like 11 Labs can clone voices to produce consistent, human-sounding audio content, great for branded podcasts or international voiceovers. In short, AI is removing the bottlenecks. What used to take teams of writers, editors, designers, and videographers can now start from one person using the right tools, layered, of course, with human oversight. 2. Personalization at scale. Let's move to the second major benefit, personalization. We're living in a digital environment where personalized content drives results. Consider this. Personalized emails generate 6 times higher transaction rates compared to generic ones. Source: Experian. On social media, that means tailoring your messaging to different audiences, geographies, even behaviors. AI makes this not only possible, but scalable. The most elegant example here is Spotify Wrapped. Every year, millions of users eagerly share a beautifully designed, hyper-personalized recap of their listening habits. That campaign is entirely driven by AI, analyzing user behavior, formatting it into engaging narratives, and even predicting which templates or artist snippets will resonate most with whom. Brands like Zara are also using AI to localize content at scale. With over 45 markets to serve, they use AI tools to adapt captions and visuals for regional audiences, boosting engagement by speaking in locally relevant tones, languages, and themes. So instead of writing one caption for everyone, AI enables us to write dozens or hundreds of variants, each tailored to a microsegment of your audience. 3. Predictive analytics. What to make before you make it. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful and perhaps underrated roles of AI, prediction. Rather than just reacting to past performance, AI allows marketers to forecast what kind of content is likely to succeed before you even hit publish. YouTube's recommendation engine is a prime example. It uses machine learning models trained on millions of hours of viewing behavior to suggest video topics that are likely to trend. It tells creators, essentially, "We think your audience is hungry for this. BuzzFeed uses similar predictive models to forecast viral quiz topics. That's not guesswork, that's data science. And what about text performance? The New York Times uses AI-driven A/B testing to optimize its headlines. The system dynamically tests multiple versions and automatically surfaces the headline that yields the highest click-through rate, boosting performance by as much as 30%. That kind of real-time learning loop would be almost impossible to manage manually. But AI makes it manageable and efficient. 4. Production. From prompt to polished post. So we've seen how AI helps with ideas, speed, and personalization, but how does it actually make the content? Let's break it down. For text, use tools like Jasper or ChatGPT to create drafts, captions, or outlines. For visuals, generate custom imagery with DALL-E or Midjourney. Stylize them using Canva's AI layout tools. For video, create narrated explainers with Synthesia, or repurpose blog content into video using platforms like Lumen 5. For voice, use ElevenLabs to record voiceovers from your own cloned voice or a brand-safe synthetic one. And what's crucial here is this. AI should never be used as a copy-paste machine. Use it as a starting point. Add brand alignment, tweak tone, layer in cultural nuance or strategic emphasis. The best work comes when human insight fine-tunes the AI output. 5. Optimization, ensuring maximum impact. Finally, let's talk about how AI helps polish content before and after it's published. Grammar tools like Grammarly or Hemingway Editor help you refine tone, voice, and readability. You can literally type, "Make this Instagram caption more conversational and trim by 20%, and see a clean revision instantly. SEO-focused plugins like Keymate AI for ChatGPT can suggest hashtags, trending keywords, and on-platform search terms, helping your content surface more organically. You can even run micro A/B tests on variations. For example, Phrasee AI is often used for email subject lines, but the same logic applies to social copy, trying out variations and letting the algorithm choose what performs best. As a case in point, Zara's localization AI not only translated content, it optimized based on user behavior across markets, refining it iteratively to match local trends. Ethical consideration. We cannot discuss AI's role in content creation without acknowledging its ethical frontier. AI gives us incredible power, but with it comes the responsibility to use it wisely. Think of the viral deepfake Tom Cruise videos on TikTok. The line between creative parody and deceptive misinformation is thin and increasingly blurry. Similarly, AI-generated Drake songs have sparked debate about ownership, authenticity, and trust. So, even as we use AI to write, design, or edit content, we must ensure we maintain transparency, protect consent, and preserve truth. This is not just a best practice, it's a moral imperative. Let me leave you with this. AI isn't replacing creativity, it's amplifying it. It gives us leverage. It accelerates what's possible. But it still needs a human at the helm. A creator with a message, a brand with a story, a strategist with intent. In our next lesson, we'll go hands-on and explore the AI tools that power every phase of content creation, so you can start experimenting for yourself. Until then, I encourage you to start noticing where AI might already be showing up in the content you see. Those personalized Spotify playlists, that eerily relevant Instagram ad, that auto-generated YouTube thumbnail. The revolution is already underway, and now you're equipped to lead in it.